Good morning, everyone, from the Crawfish campground on Reed Creek in Virginia along the Appalachian Trail. It's looking like today's the last day in Virginia. Kind of sad a little bit. I'm going to try to get over to the Roger Mountain National Recreation Area. That seems to be a popular spot for SOBOs to pull out, and hopefully my wife will be around to pick me up. She's got her tennis match this morning, so we'll see what time she can make it. But and all that's assuming assuming good trail conditions. Hopefully everything will go well for me today. Well, let's get to it. Let's go south. I mentioned yesterday that this section of the trail I'm doing right now, south of the VA 42, is closed. Well, I got some service this morning and was just looking around, and I saw that just this morning, the National Forest Service has opened this section. They've even opened it up about 40 miles south of where I'm intending to get off in Virginia. That's great. Unfortunately, the news is coming a little late for me. I've already locked in my plans and my decision, as I explained a few days ago. Right, my wife's coming. I got hotel stays reserved, things like that. I can't really change it. It's a dynamic environment. I waited as long as I could before I locked it in. But just because it's opened, doesn't mean a ton. It's great news. It means trail crews can start to go in, walk the trail, assess the damage, see what it looks like. You saw the section I did yesterday. That section's been open for quite a while, and it still has pretty major problems. And I really don't know what the flood damage areas are going to look like. But yeah, we're trying to move forward, do the best we can in this dynamic environment. So I'm walking along and I see a side trail here. So I check my map and it says this is a junction for an old horse trail. I don't know, that just doesn't sit right with me. I mean, where do the young horses walk? Why, this shelter has been completely destroyed. Just kidding, this is the Davis Pass shelter. It was destroyed a long time ago. Here's what remains. It's ruins, which they have here as a camp area. It has a privy though. Eat your heart out, Kilo. We got ourselves a meadow. I think you can hear the road from here. Looks like we're getting close to some civilization. You might have heard me talk about how scarce water is, but then you see me show all these water sources. The problem is, these water sources run through the cow pastures, and so you're advised not to use them as a source of water. I will be crossing I-81 here in a second. Looks like there's some gas up here. Well, we got ourselves a little boardwalk. It's been a while. I don't think it's very long, but hey, I'll enjoy it. And a railroad crossing. I don't know, are we 25 or something. Ooh, more boardwalk. Some more fields. You can get a good look at the trees this way, but the trees are starting to lose their leaves. There were times when I was trying to figure out my plans where I thought I'd get off there by I-81, or even get off here next to the Settlers Museum of Southwest Virginia. But thanks to the trail clearing, I made such good time yesterday, I think I can get all the way to Mount Rogers. Wow, I have never heard power lines hum quite like this. Can you hear it? It's crazy. Well, I have to confess, this section here is making my feet so sore. With all these rocks, you have to be looking down all the time, and you have to stop every once in a while to appreciate all the colors and all the fall, the autumnness that is going on around. I just thought you might want to hear some leaf crunching. I'll tell you what, at night you can hear all the animals walking around in this stuff. What is the rain without wet feet, or in the cold without some sleet? Virginia, this is my unfinished love song. The gorgeous view is a wondrous sight, but what is a view without some light? Virginia, this is my unfinished poem. It's like joyful laughter without hearing the sound, like leaves falling and never hitting the ground. Virginia, this is my unfinished poem. In your hills again soon I hope to roam, but until then, this is my unfinished poem. Well, goodbye, Virginia. I wish I could have finished all your miles, but it's on to the Smokies. Let's go. Well, I've made it here to Mount Rogers. My wife will be along shortly to come grab me. And then I'll be taking a 0 day tomorrow and heading down to the Smokies. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, everyone.